Hi guys, EBPMAN here, and now that the iPhone 7 has been officially released and a lot of you are getting it in your hands, I wanted to do some additional reviews on products that are available today that you can purchase at a very reasonable price to secure your phone. We're going to take a look at some screen protectors, and this screen protector is from a company called Ace Teah, and we're talking about tempered glass screen protectors. So we're going to go ahead and install this on an iPhone 7 Plus and see what the process is and how the quality of the screen is. Let's check it out. This is actually a three kit version. So you get three screen protectors that come in the pack, which is a great option for those of you who are really thinking about having a family, obviously more than one phone that you'd like to protect. So I think it's a great value, the fact that you get all three of these. And as we look at them, they're all going to be identical. You'll look at the packaging and what's included. The first thing we have is some lifetime warranty information. So if anything were to happen to it, you can always contact them and get it replaced. You have the traditional dust removal wipes. You do have these alcohol wipes with a microfiber towel. And then what you have is the screen protector. Now, this screen protector is a clear screen protector. So this is not the screen protector that has the frame, or I would call it full body, where what you have is the color marked or matched bottom and top. So this is the full screen version, which a lot of people still like. So we're going to have the other models as well, but let's look at this model right now and see how this works, how everything aligns, and how it fits on the iPhone 7 Plus. Now, if you're like me, and I find a lot of people who do this, you probably would not even take off the screen protector that comes with the packaging, just in fear that you're going to scratch your phone. So you may have a setup like I have right now. And what I find that's really important is a couple things, and you'll hear this in all my videos, and I'm going to repeat it one more time because I have flawless implementations when it comes to screen protectors, but it's because I do a couple things. First of all, fan off, air off, no dust moving. You don't have to be in a lab. I even know some people that do it in the bathroom, which is not a bad idea because there's probably not a lot of stuff moving in the air in the bathroom and it's a small room. Go somewhere where there's no movement of air. Once you do that, what you're going to want to do is, even though the iPhone is still in its protective coating, or that little plastic that was on it, I always, always, always recommend that people take the time to clean off the screen, because you never know what the screen may have through the manufacturing process. So using these wipes is not optional, but it's something that is a must. So I'll remove it, and you'll notice it has no dust, never been touched. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wet cleaning wipe first. I have there's no air circulating in my home, and here's the other thing, just so that you're aware. As I'm opening these packages, I'm just thinking, you know what, I probably have paper particles that are being thrown into the air as I'm doing it. So, even more so why you want to make sure that you clean it. Now, this is probably the most generous opportunity I have when it comes to cleaning a screen for an iPhone, because the iPhones are IP67 certified. Now, with that being said, I want to make sure that you don't fall into the mistake that I think a lot of people are going to run into, and that's unlike the Samsung phones, which are IP68, right, versus 67, I would not advise, going in a swimming pool, a salt-based swimming pool with these devices. There hasn't been enough testing out there to say how well the waterproofing is. So I'd be really careful and just don't start jumping into water thinking that, hey, this is going to be fine. Because again, there is a big difference between IP67 and IP68. So what we're going to do is wipe this off. I'm in a dust-free environment. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start aligning the screen protector. You did notice that I did skip the dry piece, which is just something that I do sometimes. You could either use a dry one or you can just use the microfiber towel like I'm doing here. Now, once you're comfortable with the alignment, all you're going to do is, and I feel pretty comfortable with this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start releasing it and letting it fall down. Now, make sure that you take into note a couple things. You'll notice how quickly this comes down, and I'll see if there's any dust particles. We'll check that out in a second. But you never want to shift the screen to adjust it. You want to lift, and then you want to push it down. And the reason why you want to do that is because you'll mess up the glue if you're kind of shifting it manually. So when you want to do an alignment, you lift it up and then you put it down. I always like starting from the speaker side to make sure I have good alignment. But as you can see, this is covering pretty fully from top to bottom the iPhone. Now, after brief inspection, I didn't notice that there was any dust underneath it. Again, because as I articulated earlier, you want to be in that dust-free environment. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe down the phone, and just to see if there's anything that I need to be worried about. Now, keep in mind that the phones now have kind of this curvature here on each side. You see this with the Samsung line as well. And if you're not careful, what I look for in screen protectors is halo free. Halo means at the sides, you don't see any kind of lifting. At this point, I can say with this screen protector is that there are no halos. So it's a halo-free installation. The other thing, and it's kind of hard to tell because I am getting a lot of reflection here, but I can tell you that I'll put it down and maybe it's easier to see right here. There is no halo, even though it looks like it, but it's the reflection of the light on the corners. Really easy to install. You saw how quickly I did it. I just was in a dust-free environment, and as I go into the iPhone, let's get out of that, you'll notice the actual color quality, the experience is not impacted at all. Everything is responding normally, and the color quality is superb. Now, the other thing that I just wanted to mention is I've mentioned this in some of the videos in the past, that there have been some screen protectors that have like micro dots in the screen. I don't see any kind of micro dots in this one. Everything seems to be very clear. And as I mentioned, also no halos. So I would say that for the value of getting 3 of these screen protectors, this is a pretty good option for those of you looking for something to protect your iPhone 7 or even iPhone 7 Plus. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and ask. Thanks for watching.